Hi friends, good evening everyone. Jai Bhim to all. Friends, one accident was registered and that came under the light from the Jangam district. Friends who died in Palakurti after crash. Two youth were died after they were rammed to the which was the stationary lorry between in Bommera and the Ragwapur in Palakurti Mandalapu, Janagam district in Telangana state. Friends, the police officials they shared to us about the over the accident. What is that means? Who are the youngsters who were died? They were identified as a Ketawat, Narendra and Bachawat, the Tirupati. Their native is a Narsingapuram Tanda. Their residents Narsingapuram Tanda. Friends, actually when that accident registered and when that occurred means the on the Thursday night while they are traveling by the motorcycle at the time they failed to notice the which was the stationary lorry which was parked beside the road and they were rammed into the that lorry. After then the Narendra Ketawat Narendra he was died on the spot and the Bachawat Tirupati he was got the injuries. Then after the locals when they were noticed over that incident accident they were rushly came to the spot and they were informed to the police officials. After then police personnels they also rushed reached to the scene and after then the both were sent to the MGM hospital in Warangal by the 108 ambulance and the Narendra he was sent to the mortuary for the postmortem and the Tirupati he was the doctors and authorities they were said that what is that means the Tirupati succumbed with the injuries after and after the undergoing treatment like that the authorities they were said to us. Friends, actually this is the this incident accident why that occurred. What is the reason means especially one of the reason that is a night journey, night traveling. Friends, especially night journey, night traveling very danger and very harm to the human being lives. That's why this is the one of the cause why night journey and the police personnel they had shared to us what is that means it's a rare one such like accident like that also they were shared to us. Really I am very sad and first of all I heartfully expressing my regret and I am extending condolence to bereaved family members. Actually they both were youngsters. They had a bright future and bright life but by that accident, by that incident they both were lost their lives. Really I am very sad, really and actually they both were belongs to the ST community fellows, the Ketawat Narendra and Bachawat Tirupati, the 28 years old brothers they both were. Really I am very sad. That's why everyone should remember what I am saying and what I am sharing to you and what I am giving the suggestion to you. First of all should be remember and understand and you are also should be follow what is the rules and regulations and what is the journey time also. Friends, we have to take the time, the daytime only. Friends, night time means what is the before us, what is the in front of us, we couldn't notice that. Last that incident, that accident, they failed to notice the what is the before their journey. That's why which was the parked lorry, they failed to notice and identify that. That's why they rammed into that, which was the parked lorry. That's why that incident was occurred, and the both youngsters were died. That's why we as possible as we have to reduce the nighttime journey. That is very important for the save our lives from the risk and from the those accident. That's why always be careful while the traveling time, riding and the riding and the driving time. Always be careful and always be conscious yourself. This is very very important. I heartfully sharing to you and giving the suggestion to my friends and my family members, to all, for I am giving this message and sharing to them. Especially friends, nowadays previously also many accidents were registered, and those came under the light from the different place, different kind of accident, by the motorcycle, by the car, by the lorry, by the private bus, by the government TGRTC bus. The different ways of the accidents were registered, and those came under the light. That's why we have to always be conscious and be careful about our life and about the especially our family members. Friends, one thing should be remember, if in our family who is the elder one, if he lost his life, what is the remaining family members condition, what is their situation? Once you think and after then you take the any wrong step or good step over the those situation and condition. This is my suggestion and my message to the everyone. Really very sad. Nowadays many accidents were registering, and those came under the light. For the reducing, we all are take the step for the reduce of the those accident, and we have to take the responsibility, and we have to follow the rules and regulations while the driving and riding any vehicles. This is my request. Friends, what is your opinion over the those accident? Comment it by the my live, and you are also share what is your opinion. Really I am heartfully saying the night journey very danger. Won't travel and won't do night time traveling and journey. This is my request to everyone. Thank you everyone. Jai Bhim. Once again I am expressing my regret, and I am extending condolence to bereaved family members of the Narendra and Tirupati. Thank you. Jai Bhim.